Come on, Oscar. You guys. I'm going to be the first one to announce that the Jerome Boots Ennis versus Vergil Ortiz fight is not happening next. It's not. Vergil Ortiz, because of what he did to Erickson Lubin yesterday by knocking him out in round 2 in spectacular fashion, has just made Oscar De La Hoya now put him on that pedestal of being and have to be the A side, the A fighter when it comes to negotiations. Listen.
But money could become an issue here, right?
No, it actually can. I mean, look, this can be a great negotiation. Obviously, look, when I say it has to be favorable to Vergil, that's the obvious case. Mm-hmm. I mean, look at what he did. Look at who he is. But Vergil Ortiz has to be the favorite here when it comes to negotiations. And, you know, as long as they're favorable, we'll make the fight.
So basically what he's saying is that if Jerome Boots Ennis and Eddie Hearn don't fold and allow Vergil Ortiz to be the man and take, in my opinion, the better pay, the better negotiations deal, then this fight's not going to happen. But another reason, he carries on by saying that look at what Vergil Ortiz has done now. Look at all the 154-pound fighters now. We got so many options. So many options. And if we can't make this fight with Jerome Boots Ennis, well, guess who we got to make it with? Errol Spence Jr. You guys.
Vergil is in such a good place right now. If we don't get favorable negotiations, then we can always go to Errol Spence, or we can go to Fundura. So there's a lot of options for Vergil.
Oscar and even Rick Mirijan, okay? Vergil Ortiz's manager just posted this right now. Boom. And we be messaging him. We are going to make contact with him throughout the day today to figure out if this is the next step forward. Of course, it's too early to predict. But I'm telling you guys right now, they are no longer looking to make a fight with Jerome Boots Ennis. They want Errol Spence Jr., you guys. Yo, man. They're trying to push out the most money that they can get out of Vergil before setting up the huge fight with Boots Ennis. All right? Now, Errol Spence Jr. may just be a bigger, famous name than Jerome Boots Ennis. Errol Spence Jr. has only lost one time in his career to Terrence Bud Crawford. And back then, that looked like a bad loss, right? But now when you actually look at it, who did Terrence Bud Crawford just beat in the 168-pound division? Who? It's starting to age a little bit better, all right? Errol Spence Jr., he got that name. They can sell a whole lot of tickets. It'll be an all-out Texas fight. A Texas battle, the biggest fight that you could set up in Texas between Errol Spence Jr. and Vergil Ortiz. There's a lot of money to be made there, all right? But, in my opinion, it kind of sucks because with Vergil Ortiz putting on that performance last night, now he gets to choose, and in Oscar De La Hoya, in his mind, is going to be making all the moves. And I'm telling you guys, it does not seem like we're going to be getting the Jerome Boots Ennis fight next. Now, it's too early to say, but what Rick Mirijan was saying and that he would like to see is an all-out supercard taking place at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium with Errol Spence Jr. versus Vergil Ortiz as the main event, and for the co-main event, setting up what to me is a super fight would be between Jerome Boots Ennis and Jamal Charlo, your former 154 undisputed junior middleweight champion, my friends. I mean, bro. That would be a ridiculous, spectacular, sensational card, and have the winners end up facing off in what could be, after all the momentum with those fights taking place, what Vergil Ortiz did yesterday against Lubin, it'll be like, I don't even know how to explain how ridiculous, how extraordinary, how ridiculous it would be, all right, to see something like that, a card like that coming to fruition. Now, We still don't know. It's too early to tell, but I'm telling you guys right now, the fight with Jerome Boots Ennis isn't happening. You had Vergil Ortiz's dad talking about how they're looking at other options. The manager, Rick Merrigan, already posting pictures of them facing against Errol Spence Jr. Yo, you heard it from the MMA Boxing Addicts channel. The Jerome Boots Ennis versus Vergil Ortiz fight is off, my people. I'll go ahead and update you guys on a little bit more of what's going on after I text Rick, man. Breaking news.